All right, scholars, let's take a look at the think about it. Find the product 152 multiplied by 28. All right, so I'm going to set this up right over here, just spacing out the numbers a little bit to not get anything mixed up right here. 152 multiplied by 28. And you could definitely put a zero here if you want, but you don't need to if you don't prefer to do that. All right, here we go. So I definitely should have spaced this 2 and this 8 out a little bit more, but we'll work with it and I'll just make sure I'm being extra careful here. So 8 times 2 is 16. So this is going to be, I could only put the 6 there, so I need to regroup the 1. And so I'm going to put the 1 right up here. 8 times 5 is 40. And then I'm going to add this 1. So this is 41. But now I do got to regroup the 4 right over here. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. All right, so I'm done multiplying with this 8. So what I like to do is cross out the 8 as a good reminder to know that I'm done with that 8. If you're using a pencil paper, sometimes instead of having to erase this, it's a little bit easier to cross it out. So you could even cross this out, whatever's easier, so you know not to use these numbers again. Okay, now the very important thing to remember here is that now I do need to put a 0 here as I'm going to multiply with this 2. And if you remember from a previous lesson, the reason why we do that is because this is like you're multiplying 20 times 2, right? So not to get you confused, but if you do 2 times 2, which is 4, you can see since we put the 0, this is 40. And that's because this 2 is in the tens place, which means this is 2, or 20 times 2, which is 40, okay? But just definitely remember to put that 0 here as you start to multiply with the second number. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4. Next, we got 2 times 5, which is 10. So I could only put a 0. And now I'm going to regroup this 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Okay, so now I need to add these numbers up to get my final answer. And it looks like I don't need to do any regrouping here. Sometimes we do. So for example, if this was like 8 plus 5 and I get 13, I will need to put a 3 here and then regroup the 1. But it looks like we just got some addition here. 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 1 plus 3 is 4. And I could put the comma right there. So the product of 152 and 28 is 4,256. And another thing is our key points. So the key point is multiplication is the repeated addition of equal sized